Hello. It's good to have you here again. There's no hurry tonight. Nothing to follow, nothing to keep hold of. If you drift off somewhere in the middle of this, let yourself. That's not you missing it. That's the night doing exactly what it's for. So settle in. Wherever you are, sink a little deeper into it than you are now. Let the shoulders come down. Let the jaw soften. Let the breath slow on its own, without you steering it. And let the day begin to let go of you. You don't have to put it away neatly. You just stop holding it. And it loosens the way a hand loosens in sleep. Tonight I want to bring you somewhere small, somewhere close, into a single quiet room where one person is waiting for another. Because there's a particular kind of ache that comes at this hour. Not the great cosmic kind, the small human kind, the empty side of the bed, the phone that hasn't lit up, the chair where someone used to sit, the name you think before you sleep that isn't here to answer, the ache of someone missing. And there was a man who spent a whole book listening to that ache very carefully, the way you'd listen to a piece of music. His name was Roland Barthes, a French writer, quiet, precise, a little melancholy. And the book he made, Out of Love, is unlike any other. It isn't a theory of love. It doesn't explain anything or tell you what to do. It's more like a collection of small rooms. Each one holds a single feeling that a person in love passes through. He called them figures. And tonight, we're going to walk slowly through just a few of them. The ones about absence, the ones about waiting. Here is the first thing Barthes has noticed. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. In love, absence is almost always one-sided. Think about it. When two people are apart, it is nearly always one of them who leaves, who goes off into the world, the work, the journey, the other life, and one of them who stays. And it's the one who stays who feels the absence. The one who leaves is busy, occupied, moving. They don't have time to ache. It's the one left behind, in the still room, who feels the whole weight of the gap. So absence, Barthes says, is something you suffer. It belongs to the one who remains. And he reaches back to find the oldest picture of this. He finds a woman, alone, in a house by the sea. You might know her, Penelope, the wife of Odysseus. Picture her. Her husband has been gone for 20 years, off at a war, then lost somewhere on the long way home. And she stays. She keeps the house. She raises the child. And every day she sits at her loom and she weaves. She told her suitors she would choose a new husband when the weaving was finished. So every day she wove. And every night, in secret, by lamplight, she unpicked the day's work, undid it, thread by thread, so that the weaving would never, ever be done. Sit with that image for a moment. The woman at the loom, weaving by day, unweaving by night, going nowhere, choosing no one, keeping the gap exactly as it is. Because that's what the one who waits does. The one who leaves is having an adventure. The one who stays is weaving and unweaving, keeping the absence open, keeping the place set, refusing to let the story finish without the person they're waiting for. And Barthes says something gentle and surprising about this. He says that the one who waits, historically, in all the old songs and stories, is cast in the woman's role. Not because of anything to do with men or women really, but because waiting is that role. To be the one who stays, who keeps the home fire, who holds the absence. That is the position of the one who loves and waits, whoever they are. Man, woman, anyone, To wait is to take Penelope's place at the loom. And maybe, tonight, you know that loom. Maybe you've sat at it, the staying behind, the keeping the place, the quiet, faithful, slightly painful work of being the one who waits. If so, just notice it without judging it. It's one of the oldest things a human heart has ever done. Now, let's go into the second room, the one Barthes calls simply waiting, because absence isn't a single feeling. It's mostly made of waiting. The long, strange, time-bending experience of waiting for someone to come, or to call, or to write. And Barthes describes it so precisely that it almost hurts to recognize. He says waiting has a kind of theater to it, a little play the mind puts on all by itself when someone we love is late. It goes like this. First, there's the easy part. They're not here yet, but that's fine. They'll come. You busy yourself. You glance at the time without really seeing it. All is calm. Then a little more time passes, and something tightens. A small thread of worry. You begin to listen. For the door, for the footstep, for the phone. Every sound in the world becomes the possible sound of them arriving, and then isn't. Then more time. And now the mind, left alone too long, starts to tell itself stories. Where are they? What's happened? Have they forgotten? Did I get it wrong? The same questions, going round and round, like water circling a drain. And then Barthes notices this, and it's so human, it's almost funny. Then comes the anger. How could they? How dare they leave me here like this? And right behind the anger, before it's even finished, comes the guilt. What if something's wrong? What if they're hurt? And here I am, angry. And the two of them, the anger and the tenderness, chase each other round and round in the dark. You know this theater. Everyone does. Anyone who has ever loved anyone has sat in that small lit stage of the mind, waiting while the play ran itself. And here's the thing Barthes saw underneath it all. The deep, quiet truth of waiting. He had a test, almost unbearably simple, for whether you are in love. It wasn't about passion or desire or what you said to each other. It was this. Are you the one who waits? Because the one who waits is always the one who loves. To wait, to be willing to sit in that gap, in that ache, hour after hour, for another person. That is love. That's what it looks like, from the inside. Love is, very largely, the act of waiting. And waiting does something strange to time. You'll know this too. When you wait for someone you love, time stops behaving normally. It stretches. It thickens. 10 minutes can feel like an hour. The clock seems to be working against you, holding its hands still on purpose. Barthes saw that waiting puts you completely in the power of the other person. That to make someone wait is, quietly, a kind of power over them. And to be made to wait is to feel, for a while, utterly powerless, at the mercy of a door that won't open. But tonight, let's take the sting out of it. Because you're not waiting for anyone right now. You're here. The phone can be dark. The door can stay shut. There's nothing to listen for. The theater is closed for the night, and you can simply rest in the seat in the dark, with no one late and no one coming and nothing at all you have to wait for. Let's go into one more room, maybe the strangest one, because Barthes noticed something we don't like to admit. When someone we love is absent, we don't only suffer it, we also quietly do something with it. We manage it, we furnish it, we almost make a home in it. Think of all the small rituals of missing someone. You say their name out loud to the empty room. You reread the last message. You keep something of theirs, a jumper, a note, a thing they touched, and you hold it, and it brings them a little closer. You talk to them in your head, long conversations with someone who isn't there. You turn them over and over in your mind, like a smooth stone in a pocket. Barthes saw that the lover, left alone, becomes almost an artist of absence. We don't just endure the gap, we tend it, we keep it warm. Because as long as we are actively missing someone, speaking to them, picturing them, aching for them, they are, in a strange way, still here, still present. The missing keeps them alive in the room. And there's a kind of devotion in that, isn't there? It's not a failure. It's not weakness. It's the heart refusing to let go. The heart saying, "You are absent, but I will not let you be gone. I will keep your place. I will keep the lamp lit. I will weave and unweave like Penelope, so that the story stays open and waits for you." So here is where it all turns, where the ache becomes something softer. Stay with me in the warm dark, because you might think the lesson of all this is sad, that to love is to suffer absence, to sit at a loom, to wait by a silent phone, at the mercy of someone who isn't there. And there is sadness in it, yes. Barthes never pretended otherwise. He knew the ache all the way down. But underneath the sadness, there's something else, something almost consoling. It's this: the absence, the gap, the missing, the empty chair is not the opposite of love. It's the shape of love. It's what love looks like when the person isn't there. Think of it like this: if you didn't love someone, their absence would be nothing at all. An empty chair would just be a chair. A silent phone would just be a phone. A name would just be a name. It's only love that turns absence into an ache. It's only love that makes the gap hurt. The size of the missing is the size of the loving. The ache is just the love, with nowhere to land. The love still reaching out into a space where the person used to be. So when you feel the absence of someone tonight, and maybe you do, you're not feeling the loss of love. You're feeling its presence. You're feeling how much is there. The missing is the loving. They're the same thing, seen from two sides. And there's a strange mercy in that. It means you don't have to fight the ache or fix it or be ashamed of it. You can let it be what it is. A form of tenderness, a way of keeping someone close, even across a great distance, even across the longest absence of all. To miss someone is to go on loving them in the only way left to you. And that is not nothing. That is perhaps the most faithful thing the human heart can do. So, here, in the quiet, where no one's waiting and nothing's late, let your mind go gently to whoever is absent from you tonight. It might be someone far away. Someone in another city, another country, asleep under the same dark in a different bed. It might be someone you're waiting to see again. It might be someone you've lost and go on missing. It might be someone who used to be here in this room and isn't. You don't have to do anything with the thought. You don't have to resolve it or feel better about it or let it go. Just let them be present for a moment, the way the absent are present. Softly, in the mind, in the warm dark behind your eyes. And let the missing be what it is. Not a wound to heal tonight. Just love in its quietest form. The lamp left lit, the place still set. The thread on the loom, not yet finished, waiting in the dark for morning. It's late now. You don't have to carry any of this. Barthes will keep. The rooms will still be here. Absence, waiting, the one who stays. Whenever you want to walk through them again. They've been here a long time. They'll be here tomorrow. For now, let it all soften. Let the loom go still. Let the phone stay dark and the door stay shut, and the long theater of waiting close for the night. There's no one to wait for now. There's nothing to listen for. There's nothing at all you have to do. Just the breath going slower. Just the weight of you, held by whatever's holding you. Just the dark, which is soft tonight and kind and asks nothing of you. Not even that you stay awake to the end of this. Let the absent ones rest. Let yourself rest with them, wherever they are under whatever sky. For tonight, in the quiet of your missing them, they are here. Sleep well. I'll be here again tomorrow night.